Hi, I'm Daniel with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at and I'm going to show you how to install the CURT Trailer Hitch on our 2024 Ram 1500. If you're somebody who wants a reliable, easy to install hitch for everyday towing and accessories, then this is going to work great. If you're somebody who's not ever going to max out this hitch, then this is going to be the one for you. Now I say that because this hitch is rated for a total towing capacity of 6,000 pounds, and the tongue weight is going to be 600 pounds, and that is the weight pushing down on the hitch receiver. Now, that total towing capacity is definitely capable of towing your smaller boat trailers or utility trailers, and the tongue weight is pretty high as well. But if you're somebody who wants to max out your weight, we do have another option. It's a little bit harder of an install, but you can get up to 15,000 pounds total towing, and that is going to be our etrailer hitch. Now again, if you're not somebody who's going to be maxing out this hitch, then usually these are a lot more affordable than those bigger hitches that can tow a lot more. This hitch is going to have a 2" by 2" hitch receiver opening, and that's going to fit most of your standard accessories. Now you will need a 5/8" pin and clip to secure those accessories. Now usually when you get those, they will come with a pin and clip, but I would recommend upgrading to a locking pin, just so you have that extra sense of security. When you're out on the trail, no one can come and take your accessory. Now on the bottom of the hitch, you have this loop style safety chain loops, and those can easily accept a clevis style or an S-hook safety chain. Now I'll go ahead and get you a couple measurements. So from the ground to the top of the inside of the hitch receiver is going to be about 19.5. So that's going to be good to know if you're trying to level out a trailer. All you have to do is level out that trailer, measure up to that coupler on your trailer, and take the 19.5 minus the measurement you got from the ground to the coupler, and that'll help you determine if you need a rise or drop in your ball mount, or you could get an adjustable ball mount as well. So the next measurement is going to be from the center of the hitch pin hole to the outside of the bumper here. That's going to be about 2.5. So that'll help you determine if you have any folding accessories like a bike rack, and you want to make sure that when you have that folded, it doesn't hit your bumper. Now, if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us here at etrailer, and we'd love to help you out. Now, as far as the install goes, it is extremely easy, but you do need a giant torque wrench to get this torqued down. So if you don't have access to one, you can check out our dealer locator. We can find a professional in your area to get this installed for you. But, and you're looking to get this installed yourself, follow along and I'll walk you through it. First off, I'm gonna take our large bolt, and I'm actually just gonna run it through the threads here, just to make sure there's no paint down in any of the threads or weld spots. And it's getting a little tough. So I am gonna get a 1/2" hex bit, it's just gonna be your Allen head bit, and run this down. Make sure it's going to thread in smoothly for us. Now on the back of our bumper, there's going to be a cap. I'm just going to get this removed. It should just come right out of there, and we'll put this back on in a second. I'll take our hitch and I'll just line up that hole, get our big bolt threaded on. I'll just get this hand tight for now. I'm going to take our plate, and it's got some weld nuts in there. Just make sure those are facing up. And you do want to run these through these as well, just because it is painted. And those threads could be all gummed up. I already ran those through, so I'm just going to get this put into our frame. Then I'll take a conical tooth washer. I'll put that on our hardware, make sure the teeth are going to be facing the metal. And I'll just get this threaded into one of those weld nuts. Now with the bolts on the bottom just hand tight, I'll go ahead and tighten this top bolt down. I'll get this torqued down to the specs and the instructions, and this is going to be a really high torque value, so you can usually rent one of these from your local auto parts store, because you will need a special torque wrench to get this done. I'll tighten and torque the bottom bolts as well, and I am going to be using a 19mm socket to tighten these up. Now, last thing to do is you can put that cap back on, and once you've done that, you can start using your CURT Trailer Hitch on your 2024 Ram 1500.